last year and did not fare very well. Make that 9 part into the .864 save percentage and a .440 goals against average. This year's save percentage of .857 during the regular season for the Capitals. Captain Charron passes through the middle of the ice. Makara ahead. Nice one for Baudouin. Cutting wide, trying to get past Ward. He scores! What a goal by Nico Baudouin. Between the legs toe drag. Was able to skip past Sam Ward. Flip it short side on Al Yanashton, and the Caps lead 1-0 here in game number 3. Keane was hit by Ward in the neutral zone. Freeing it up for D'Alessandro. Then Ward was changing and almost took too many men on the ice, or almost ended up being no one there. Here's Kovacs ahead, cutting through the middle of the ice, trying to let a shot go, which was blocked by Russell. Kovacs got it back, he scores! Well, there's a wacky goal for you. If Victoria ever got a gift, that was one. A shot that ricochets off a defenseman, off the near side corner boards, comes right back in front onto the stick of Kovacs, and Eric Roost looking about as confused as everyone else in the building, and it's 1-1. And here is Carter Decay with the puck. His pass up the near side boards. Molson got a piece of it. Now Cowichan will exit, dumped all the way back in by Ward, and out to grab it is Roost. Eric Roost thought twice about throwing it up the boards. Now he does. Charron hits backs in the middle, dropping back to grab the puck. 3 Capitals through center. Real long change here for Victoria as Frieden got a shot to the goal, which Al Yanashton made a sharp save on. Here comes Victoria ahead. D'Alessandro joins the rush. Molson, D'Alessandro, he shoots, he scores! And D'Alessandro puts Victoria ahead with his first BC Hockey League playoff goal. You can see it forming all the way out of the Victoria zone with him joining as the third man on the rush. Hassled plays it to the corner for Hiscock, who misplayed it. Keane tried to throw it to the front of the goal, came in front. Al Yanashton with a right pad save. Noah McDonald is hassled by Juck. A lot of reverses. Here's Cote for the Grizz. Charles Cote pass through center. Pirtle cutting into the zone with Hiscock on his left, who takes the pass. Hiscock back in front for Pirtle. Came right through the crease. It's in! I think it was Hiscock banking it off the backside of Eric Roost and in from the near side corner. He tried to pass in front, blocked, got it back, and yes, threw it off the backside of Eric Roost and in. And boards. After it here in the corner, played up the boards. D'Alessandro, right point. Rister, well wide. Karams to the back of the net. Mackey's there. Landon Mackey trying to dig it out of skates. He does so. Wraps it up to the left point. Sam Ward tried to shoot. Off a skate and behind the goal onto the stick of Green, who shields the puck once again. Malcolm Green was then pocket picked by Bax. His pass ahead hit Frieden, who was nailed by Sam Ward in the neutral zone. That's about as hard a hit as you'll ever see. Sam Ward caught a man with his head down, cutting through the middle. Here's Jordan Bax. Took a hit from Dals, came loose up the boards. Landon Mackey turns and throws it rink wide onto the stick of Hebblethwaite, trying to cut wide. Hebblethwaite stops inside the line, tried to pass down the boards, but James Russell picked his pocket. Hebblethwaite took it right back. Hebblethwaite passed 2. He's 3-on-1. He finds Mackey. He scores! 4-1 Victoria. Landon Mackey's 5th of the postseason. Alex Hebblethwaite with the move on the far side. Originally, he lost it stepping into the zone, and then he stole it right back from James Russell, who was then run over by his own teammate, creating a 3-on-1 down low. Gave his man the work behind the Grizzly goal. Schumacher left wing, steps in, trying to make a move past James Russell, then one-handed just over the goal and wide. It was Cole Keane that Kovacs was tangled up with. Heat ramping up here a little bit in the third. Harvey into the zone. Cutting wide on Kovacs, who got enough of him to break the play up. Harvey up the wall for Jacobson. Passes forward. Schumacher stole away. Molson's all alone. A breakaway. He scores! "5-1 Victoria. Tom Molson's done it again. And on 4-on-4 time, the Grizzlies strike. Here's Giesbrecht after the puck. Nailed by Cote in the near side corner. Cote comes up with the puck, banking it ahead in search of Pitka out of his reach. Decay takes a hit from Cote, pass over, right side. Giesbrecht, shot turned aside by Augen Ashton. Scoring on the rebound is Luca Primerano. Luca Primerano brings one back for the Capitals. 5-2 Grizzlies lead. Green on the draw. One back for Carter Decay. Decay for Makara. Makara. Decay again. Now here's Jordan Bax. Decay in the high slot, watched by Green. Bax cutting wide. Monahan watches him, gives him some stick work. Now here's Carter Decay getting one through. A chance, they score at the front of the goal. Camden Bajer with the power play marker for the Caps. Power play tally for Cowichan, who snap an 0 for 43 streak against Victoria on the power play. Here's Kell, turns, trying to get it out, couldn't do so. Pass off, hits the skates of Gutworth. He's after it on the near side boards, cycled around, Cote broke it up. Makara now. Makara run into by Cote, tried to lift it out. Cote's up with the puck, he's got a chance. Here's Cote, backhands in front. Cole finishes it off. Julian Cole is the finisher. Charles Cote carried it all the way up the ice and unselfishly played it for Julian Cole. Victoria's 3-goal lead is back to being where it should be. There's a pass through center. Brendan Russell steps ahead, forgot the puck. Hiscock turns it back north with 13 seconds to go. Hiscock passes off near side. Mackey into the slot in search of Pitka. Now it's Hiscock with an effort to the goal, which was stopped by Crick. Final seconds start to tick off here. And the Grizzlies win this one. A 3-0 series lead. (6-3) Victoria wins it. They'll take this game 3 and lead the series 3-0.